Hello, my name's Clarence Brown. I'm a second year MFA acting grad student at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Today I'll be reading a story written by one of our patrons. To the patron who wrote the story, we would just like you to know that you are very much appreciated and so are your words. It's because of the community, people like you and your mates in this story that allow the theatre to prosper and advance even in our time today. So from the arts and her artists, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your piece.
I have lived in Knoxville for over 8 years and have attended many productions at the Clarence Brown Theater, Carousel Theater, and the Lab Theater. My favorites being The Crucible and Hamlet. However, my story involves attending The Busybody in March of 2017. The performances by Charles Pasternak as Marplot and all the rest of the talented cast induced belly laughs from the cheerful crowd all evening. How could I not be enjoying myself? The show was hilarious, the performers were great, and I was sitting in the carousel, my favorite theater space. Yet the crux of my story involves the people I attended the show with on that late winter weeknight. I brought a group of 6 people with me to the theater that night. These guests were not your typical theater-going folks. They were acquaintances and co-workers of mine that I hoped might enjoy something a little different than their usual night out. Several of my fellow theater-goers that night had not seen a live performance in their lives. Others had not been in years or had not seen a live performance since grade school. If I'm being honest, I was a little nervous at how they would enjoy the evening. That said, my nervousness was entirely unwarranted as I watched every single one of them smile and laugh their faces off throughout the show. After that evening, I constantly heard chatter at my workplace between this group about how much they loved their night at the theater and how much they enjoyed the busybody. 2 of the people that attended with me that night consistently approached me about going to future performances at the CBT, and we made it to many of them together. The Clarence Brown is such a great introduction to theater for those who may not be familiar with what going to a live show is all about. I'd recommend everyone bring a friend when we can attend performances again. It's never too late for someone to become a theater enthusiast.